Hi, everybody. This is the 13th chapter in the Elderly Brothers story. We know a lot of stuff, and some of it's even true. I'm Artie,
I'm Larry.
and I'm in Florida, and he's in New York. So we're East Coasters right now.
So we wanted to just let you know about our credentials. And the credentials are that I'm 82 and he's,
I, I'm 89 and will be 90 in August. So send your cards and letters.
so we are legitimately elderly. And also wanted to share this with everyone because we thought it was kind of interesting that, and hopefully you can see this, that according to the United States Social Security Administration, anyone over anyone age 65 or older is elderly. So check your birth certificate.
Okay, we got it. The thing about elder, I'm 65, my God. I mean, that's 30 years ago for me,
Yeah,
almost 35 years ago. So when I was 65, I was climbing mountains and running marathons and playing golf and tennis and hockey and football and soccer and every sport there was. Some of that was on TV, of course. But anyway, it's 65 is a kid these days.
well, it seems like it from this point of view. Um, I can't really claim that I was doing all those things you said you were doing, and I'm not sure that you can either.
No, I
But
said a lot
so,
of it's on TV.
even so, 65 is not too elderly in my point of view.
No, it's crazy. 75 maybe is old.
And then
85, 80 is maybe elder. 70 is old, 80 is elderly,
I
maybe.
think elderly, you cross the threshold at 80.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what elderly means. This means you're an elder. You're an
Yeah,
elder
which means
person and you are wiser than somebody who is not elder. You're
which means we
like
should
like
actually be running everything at this point.
well, we should be, yeah, because we know a lot of stuff and some of it's true.
And we know that some of it's true and some of it's not true.
But most of it is.
Yeah.
I think we are more truthful than not truthful. I made up stuff just now about all the sports, but some of it was true, not all of it. That's all.
Some of it's made up, but it
Well,
could be true.
it was just an exaggeration, is all.
So anyway,
I could have done all those things, but I didn't do all of them.
we think we have a very huge pool of people who should be watching us if the government's correct.
I don't know if we got to look up the numbers. How many people are 65 and older?
Yeah, in
I'll
America.
check Siri right now.
Okay,
Siri, how
so
many Americans are 65 years of age and older?
There are approximately 50 million people ages 65 and older
50,
living in the United States
50
today,
million.
and that number
50 million.
Yeah,
So
we should have them all.
no, I'd go for 10%.
Yeah, that'd be okay too, but 50 million. Yeah.
But we
That,
also, I mean, I'm pretty certain that a whole bunch of these people that are our age and even a little bit younger are experiencing a lot of the same stuff we are.
sure they are. And some we're in better shape than a lot of people uh, our age. We can still move around pretty well, and we can still talk and do crossword puzzles.
And I'd say some of that is attributed to luck and
Gene,
genes.
there's genes involved. I mean, we had an uncle who was 91, and our grandfather, I think, was in his 90s. Nobody really knew because he didn't have a birth certificate, and he was from somewhere in Eastern Poland or Ukraine or Russia even. We don't even know where it was exactly or
So,
what it was called in those days.
so are you talking about Uncle Harry?
No, yeah, Harry and grandpa. I was talking about.
Oh, because Harry made it to 102.
It was 102. I thought it was 101.
Yeah, 102.
And
So
he was still driving race cars, wasn't
he was and doing Supercross.
he? And a little skiing too.
Some of that's not true.
A lot of that's not true. Yeah. So anyway, go ahead. You wanted to talk a little bit more about your what do you call it?
Key
Your fob.
fob.
Your fob.
I
Not too
know
much
it's.
though. Don't over fob us, okay?
I'll try not. It's very boring, but incredibly detailed, and it makes me wonder what these engineers were thinking when they developed these products. So if any of you watched, I had got my key fob for my car died, and so I couldn't even start the car. So I had to go to the mechanic to order a new key fob from the manufacturer, which was only $402. And when it came back, it would start the car, but it wouldn't make the windows go down or the trunk open, which it used to do. And so I felt like for that price, I ought to be getting at least equal functionality instead of reduced functionality. So I went back to the mechanic yesterday and he explained to me that the antenna in the trunk of the car, wherever it is, that reads the key fob wasn't getting a signal because my alarm siren was bad.
So
So
you still don't have use of the car, right?
well, no, I can use it, and I can now. If you put the key fob, you actually touch the car with it, it'll open the lock. So I'm more or less functional, but the car alarm's definitely not working.
Well, that's the least of your worries, car alarm.
It is, and my car is old enough. I don't think that the majority of car thieves are looking for my car,
I don't think so either.
which
But you never know. It might be have historical value, or what do we call that? A
it,
relic.
and
A relic.
I think in another year it'll be an antique car, something like that. Um,
Well, my FJ Cruiser is 18 years old, so it may be nearing
I think it's
antique age.
I think it's 20 years. Becomes you can get an antique plate and all that kind of stuff if you want it.
And get anything else? Can you get like reduced insurance or something like that?
No, I expect that's an increase.
Yeah, probably so. Yeah. Yeah. The drivers are also getting older too, you know.
This is true. So, do you have anything you want to talk about?
No, I wrote something down. Let me see if I can find it here. Uh, we were talking about it earlier somewhere.
Did we mention that we misidentified the last podcast
No, you
on the
didn't say, didn't
podcast?
mention anything about that.
Okay, we wanted to correct that error that the last one shown as number 12 on YouTube is actually number 12, but on the podcast we said it was number 11. And we also forgot to mention that today is April 30th, 2025.
That's true. We forgot the date. We forgot. Yeah, 10 minutes ago we knew the date. Now we don't know the date. But we're okay. We're all right. Don't worry. No, I wrote stuff down, but I'm not sure if it's any interest to anybody actually. Uh, no, we were talking about our next road trip last night, and we haven't decided when or where yet. But I saw on Netflix, I guess it is, program. It's an episode of Somebody Feed Phil, which Larry told me about. Oh, by the way, he's Larry. I'm Artie.
We already
He
said
told,
that.
I did.
Yeah, we
Oh,
both
I
did.
said names. My mind had. Anyway, so there we go. Anyway, this it's a TV thing. It's one of those eating shows, but it's different because instead of just going to places and saying they're beautiful and the food is good. They talk about stuff and they even get into politics, and it's really fun. I mean, you can't take it in huge doses. I can't anyway. But it's fun to listen to, and it also you can look at some really good food, and if you're interested, you can even try and copy it. I mean, it's not like diners, drive-ins, and dives where uh, what's his name, Fieri,
Yeah, I think so.
yeah, goes to restaurants and they show you how to make something, but they're making it for 100 people, and they're dumping like this much pepper in and this much salt in, and then all the other stuff is in quantities you can't imagine. So you can't follow the recipes, but then when they come out, they look really good. That's the problem. You want to know the recipe, but you're not going to get it.
Well, I'd send him a email.
No, I don't think so.
No,
Oh, maybe. I don't know.
he might want to share that. I don't know either.
Maybe he does have a recipe site. I'm not sure. I never looked.
So just one thing that occurred to me as we do this is that I think we are pretty much demonstrating what a functioning elderly person is like,
Yeah.
which is similar in some ways to a functioning alcoholic, I guess.
You think, well, as I've said for a while, the the way I walk, I look like a drunk old man, but I'm just old.
You used to have another excuse.
I need another excuse. I'd like to have another excuse. Well, we may have exhausted ourselves today. Uh, I'm fobbed. I'll tell you that.
You're fobbed.
I'm fobbed.
You've had enough fob info.
Yeah, I'm fobbed out.
Yeah, there's a lot more details, and if you're really interested, call me up or something, and because
Yeah,
I could go on and on.
apparently, yeah. Okay. Let's save stuff for the next time. Want to say goodbye. Hope you enjoyed yourselves. Be sure and look at us and subscribe so you'll know when the next cast is coming. We're going to be trying to do 2 a week. No specific days, but we're going to try to get specific days. We haven't gotten there yet. So anyway, just enjoy and tell us what you think.
And also, I just wanted to reiterate that you may not know it, but you are, by government definition, elderly. So
Yeah.
check it out.
All you 66-year-olds, reconsider your age.
So anyway,
All right.
my brother.
Love you, my brother. We'll talk to you soon.
Okay, have a lovely day.
You too. Everybody have a lovely day.